All fish are classified by scientists to be in the phylum Chordata and in the subphylum Vertebrata. The Vertebrata, or vertebrates, are animals that have a spinal column or backbone. Fish differ to other vertebrate animals, being classified further into a subgroup called Gnathostomata. All animals in the Gnathostomata have jaws comprised of two internal skeletal parts. And all animals in the Gnathostomata have fins or limbs located just in front of the anus. There are three major groups of fishes. Cartilaginous fishes are in the superclass Chondrichthyes. Primitive bony fishes are in the superclass Sarcopterygii. Bony fishes are in the superclass Archinopterygii. Cartilaginous fishes include sharks, rays and chimeras, which comprise more than 700 species. Their skeleton is made up of cartilage, not bone, and unlike bony fishes, for most their gills are not covered by a flap or operculum. Cartilaginous fishes lack a swim bladder to regulate their buoyancy. The Archinopterygii bony fish are the most diverse and numerous of all vertebrates, with over 29,000 species. The skin has many mucus glands and is usually covered with dermal scales. Another special bony fish adaptation is the operculum, a flap on each side, or a bony movable structure. This covers chambers housing the gills. A bony fish is able to breathe without swimming simply by moving the operculum. Their jaws are well developed, articulated with the skull, and armed with teeth. A special organ called a swim bladder is housed under the bony skeleton and is a gas-filled chamber that allows the bony fish to remain floating in the water. Bony fish have four basic body shapes determined usually by their habitat. The fusiform body shape is rounded and tapering at both ends. The laterally compressed shape is narrow in width in relation to its height. The depressed or dorsoventrally flattened body is flattened from the top to the bottom. The elongated body shape is horizontally elongated. A fusiform body shape, rounded and tapering at both ends, is the most common shape for bony fish. It includes fish like bluefish, cod, tuna and snapper. This body shape reduces the drag and requires very little energy for the fish to swim. The laterally compressed shape has a narrow width in relation to its height. Examples are butterfly fish and angelfish. This body shape is common in bony fishes that live in dense cover or in coral reefs. Examples of the dorsoventrally flattened body shape, flattened from top to bottom, include goosefishes, anglerfishes, batfishes and flathead. Examples of the elongated body shape, horizontally elongated, include pipefish, trumpetfish, seahorses and sea dragons, and eels. These fish can often occur in deep ocean areas. The taxonomy of bony fish can sometimes be a little confusing, and it can quite often keep changing. Under some classifications, all bony fish are grouped into the superclass Osteichthyes. This is then subdivided into the Archenopterygiae and the Sarcopterygiae. The Archenopterygiae are the ray-finned fish. This group includes almost half of all living vertebrate species. Most bony fish fall within this group. The Sarcopterygiae are lobe-finned fishes, or fleshy-finned fish. The superclass Archenopterygiae is divided into 4 classes. The Condostriae, for example, includes sturgeons and paddlefish, and the Holostiae, for example, includes bowfins and gars. Examples in the Teleosteae include trout, boxfish, and eels. Examples in the Cladistia include reedfish and birches. The Condostriae include a number of orders of fossil fish no longer living, as well as a number of orders of living fish. Examples would include sturgeons and paddlefish. The Holostiae include a number of orders of fossil fish no longer living, as well as a small number of orders of living fish. Examples of living fish would include gars and bowfins. Gars have elongated bodies, long jaws with needle-like teeth, and a dorsal fin far back containing a few rays. Bowfins have a long, undulating dorsal fin consisting of 145 to 250 rays from the middle of the back to the base of the tail. They have a prehistoric appearance and are quite strong. The Teleosteae, also sometimes called teleost fish, are the largest group, broken into 62 orders. Examples of fish in this group include herrings, trout, perch, scorpionfish, boxfish, anglerfish, cod, eels, and many others. The Cladistia are primitive fish. Their main characteristic is that they have several dorsal finlets instead of normal dorsal fins. There are about 12 extant species. Sarcopterygians have a fleshy lobe at the base of their fins, which is leg-like in appearance. These include coelacanths and lungfish.